All right, Melissa, thank you. As you pointed out, the rain may be over. We're going to be dry for a while, but the cleanup is really just beginning. Some people here in Southern California are dealing with some serious damage, as you can see, after mudslides around their homes.
That's right. And NBC4's Karma Dickerson is live in Hacienda Heights, where homeowners are picking up the pieces. Karma.
Picking up the pieces, but still keeping a pretty close eye on the hillside. We're in a neighborhood that has been hit hard by mudslides. We're told these two houses over my shoulder are the ones that have got it the worst. Their backyard's pretty muddy. We're going to give you a look at one of them in just a second. This house just in front of us, the gray house, they actually had the mud force its way through the main bedroom. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but take a look at that hillside. Look at how massive that mudslide was, and they're keeping a pretty close eye on it, wondering if this is all there is to come. Under pounding rain, hillsides have given way across the LA region, in some cases sending mud, boulders, and even parts of homes, decks, and patios tumbling down.
And there was a sidewalk walkway, and then there was a brick patio back there with obviously the pergola.
Jenna Mazzalorso was 2 years old the last time this hillside came sliding down. This time it's taken out most of her parents' backyard, leaving that portion red tagged. As the region dries out, some can't help but look at the hillsides around them and wonder, are we safe?
We do have some concerns. I talked to the building and inspection department, and they said that they're going to send out a crew to do further inspecting.
When the rain stops, there isn't much of a concern of mud continuing to slide, says Nate Onderdonk, professor of earth science at Cal State Long Beach. But that doesn't mean high-risk neighborhoods are in the clear.
So once things start to dry out, there's less of a chance of a mudslide. But over the coming days, weeks, even months, you can have deeper seated landslides that just take a while for the water to seep down into weak zones in the rock. So it's those bigger things that I think are more of a danger as time goes on.
Onderdonk points to the landslide on the Palos Verdes Peninsula last summer that destroyed or damaged at least a dozen homes, despite the fact that the last heavy rains had been months prior. He says that's an example that danger can reappear long after the storms pass.
Because if you live in an area and you're like, oh yeah, there's been big, landslides here in years past, that might be something to keep an eye out.
So one of the things homeowners can do is be vigilant, know what your area looks like. He says to keep a close eye on what the hillside looks like. That way you can know if things are changing. Now, it's up to officials and the professionals to do the official assessments, but he says even just reporting any changes to the landscape or any water that seems to be seeping in or seeping through can go a long way to letting officials know if there's something to worry about. Reporting live from Hacienda Heights, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.